Okay, so today we're going to be talking about percent change. So what is percent change? Percent change is the percent that a quantity changes from its original amount. And there's one way to figure this out, which is you put your amount of your change over your original amount. And that is how you figure out what your percentage has changed by. And so there's two types of percent change which we're going to talk about. The first one is called percent increase. This is just when your percent is increasing from its original amount. So say you originally got a 70% on the test, and the second test you took, you got an 85%. That is a percent increase. Your percent increased from your original amount that the first time you took the test. And so the way that we find percent increase, we take our new amount, subtract that from our original, and then divide by our original amount. And we will do an example problem to go a little bit more in depth on that. The second type of percent change is percent decrease. This is when your percentage is decreasing. So for example, if you got a 90% on your test, and your second test you got an 85% on, that is a percent decrease. You're decreasing your percentage. And so what we're going to learn about today is how do we figure out what are we actually decreasing by? What percentage are we decreasing by, and what percentage are we increasing by? So for example, example 1 says, the table shows the number of hours you spent online last weekend. What is the percent change in your online time from Saturday to Sunday? So what we want to figure out is what is our percent change from Saturday to Sunday. So if you look at this, if we started at Saturday, this is the original amount of time we spent. That's 2 hours. And then we went to Sunday 4.5 hours. So already on the top of your head, you guys can see this is an increase. So we are going to be figuring out what is our percent increase. So what we have to do is we have to follow our little formula up here. So we have our new amount, which is Sunday. So we have 4.5 minus our original amount of 2 over our original amount, which again is 2. So if we subtract 4.5 from 2, we have 2.5 over 2. And so what we have to do is divide this out to figure out what our percent change is. So what is 2.5 divided by 2? That is 1.25. And so hopefully you guys remember, when we're trying to turn a decimal into a percentage, we have to move the decimal point over twice. So we moved over twice, and now we have 125%. So what this is saying is that our online time increased 125% from Saturday to Sunday. So I spelled that wrong. From Saturday to Sunday. So the first thing that you guys need to do when you're looking at problems is identify, is this increasing or is it decreasing? Because that's going to change whether you're trying to find the percentage of your increase or your percentage of your decrease. So when you're finding your percentage of your increase, you're going to take your new amount, you're going to subtract it from your original, and divide by your original amount.